Hey, good morning. Y'all see my glasses? Yeah, I did this intro before, but then my phone just decided that, oh, we don't have enough storage, so I had to just go delete some stuff real quick. But aside from all of that, like I was saying before I got really interrupted by this phone or whatever, I'm trying to like be more, I don't know what it is, but I'm trying to be more of something. And honestly, I post on my Instagram and it don't feel like I'm doing too much because honestly, it feels like I've been standing still. Okay, anyways, like my mom trying to entice me to go back home, but the state that she's living in right now, I can't um imagine going back home at all. So it's either me staying here or I go somewhere else, and I'm gonna stay here for a little while before I go somewhere else because that's just the type of life I'm on right now. And right now I'm mixing like some hair oils and stuff because a friend of mine said that she kind of did this before and it helped her hair grow. So I'm gonna see if I can do it too. Right now I put some of this Wild Grow in my hair. Like I was using that first, so I was thinking, yeah, the Wild Grow is definitely gonna do something that I'm gonna like. Then I got this all natural coconut oil, deep moisturizing. I never really mixed them in like a bowl or something together before. I mostly like just put it straight on my head. Um, so now we're gonna just mix it up in a bowl this time. So this one is the coconut one. It's in the same thing. So like hoping everything goes well. Now this one is the Jamaican mango and lime black castor oil, and I'm hoping that this actually does something because I don't know what it is. I think this bottle might be leaking. I don't think so. I hope not, because when I picked it up from the little shelf that I had it on, it was leaking or something. It's like just put a little bit of that in there because it's kind of like slick. So make sure you is on properly. And the thing is about my hair is that I know I have good hair, but it's just when I was getting my hair done before, I think I'm gonna mix it up with like just this little brush or whatever. When I was like trying to get it all like combined together. Hopefully I'm doing it right, but oh, I should try like a hair mask. Next time I take out my hair, I'll probably do it on the weekend so I could like do a little hair mask or something like that. I hear Cardi B does puts like the red peppers and stuff on her hair, so I want to try that too. But I'm gonna see if this like mixing the oil stuff is gonna work for me because you definitely need something special to help like natural black hair grow. So hopefully this is good. It's gonna be a little messy up in here, y'all. So don't mind that. But anyways, like for the past couple of months or whatever since I started this job, I've been going through so many hardships. Like there were times when I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to keep the job because I didn't have proper transportation, and then my first check didn't hit yet, so I wasn't sure how I was going to make it and all that other stuff. And then I was worried about like the distance because this is kind of a long distance to go for work and stuff. And well, to be honest with you, I don't know. But ever since like I got the job, I've been making way more money than I ever been making at Wendy's. Like 1 month at Wendy's is one whole check at like actually it's more than one check. Well, is it? Well, actually 1 month at Wendy's would be equivalent to like one check at my other job. I'm like, between Wendy's and my other job, I need to go with the thing that's going to be more financially helpful to me, you know? Like, I want to be able to own a house one day. I can't do that on a Wendy's check unless I'm like saving it for years and years. Like, I know I won't be able to do that. And then if it was like I was living off of my Wendy's check or whatever, I was like paying groceries, paying bills, all that stuff off of my Wendy's check, I would not survive. Because that's only like what, $12 an hour. And then honestly, I was making 700 or whatever, but ever since like they cut my hours a little bit, since I got this new job or whatever, I guess it was like trying to be considerate. I get it, but I just can't live on like 2 days every 2 week, like it's basically 4 days for 2 weeks, and that's not enough money. It's like so little money that I just cannot even think of what I could afford with that type of money. Like if it was 5 days a week every 2 weeks, every week or whatever, then you know, or 3 days or something, I don't know. If it was just enough days to bring me up to like, let's say 500 or something, then I would have been like, okay, this is cool, I don't mind, blah blah blah. But it's really not given that type of responsibility, you know. And the part of my life where I am right now, like I'm getting close to the part of my life where I want to settle down. I want me like a little boyfriend or whatever, a little partner. I want me like a little family or whatever. Like honestly, I can't do that at my mom's house. I can't just do that in this room. I can't, like, I really just can't do that in like certain places. And when I think about it, like, I want to think, okay, yeah, I'm having a baby in my own house. Not, I'm having a baby and I still live with, like, I don't have enough space for the baby. Where am I going to put the baby? Like, I can't, you know? So I'm trying to get my life together. I've been in a really dark funk lately because all the stress from not being able to have enough money from one job to like trying to make it to the other job and be on time, and they're like really wanting you to, they're really technical about everything. And then the office job that I have right now, they're going through something. I don't know what they're going through, but every job is going through something these days. And I'm just trying to make sure that I'm like able to keep up with everything that's going on, you know? Everything that's been happening in this life, it's like, okay, if I go to this place or whatever, would I be able to afford to live here? Or if I go to this, that, and other places, I'm like, am I going to be able to like live here for a long time? Am I going to be able to afford the bills and all that other stuff? Like, these are the things I think about. And I know there are people out there who help people or whatever, but I don't want to be living around people who always want to be like, you know. So that's why I'm trying to make it on my own, honestly. Ooh, it's so dark. Yeah, so basically, like, that's what I'm trying to do right here. I'm gonna make sure everything is good when I put this hair oil in. Ooh, baby, listen. Once my hair start growing, ain't nobody gonna talk to me. Like, I ain't about to let my life be dragged down. If I want it, I'm gonna do it. If I want it, I'm gonna do it. Cause if I want it, I'm gonna do it. Like, tell me where you go and you see everybody else not being able to afford their bills or whatever. Like, you don't really see that in a responsible person house. But like these days, bills is hard to like maintain sometimes because the government keep going up on the prices. Gas prices are no joke. And then forget about healthcare and stuff. Like, oh Lord, look, some people, I don't know, should just keep their hands out of female reproductive things, because if you got a dick and you don't know what's going on between a lady's legs like that, you should not be talking about what's going on between a lady's leg, or what a ladies should do with what's going on between their legs. Because this abortion thing, like, honestly, there's so many what ifs that could happen, that it could happen, and then when it do, everybody's gonna be looking like, oh well, it's abortion. People don't like abortion, so we're gonna get rid of it and make it more expensive and unsafe for people who really need an abortion. Like, say, I've heard a couple of stories where there was like a woman who was about to give birth to a baby, right? And then all of, like, not all of a sudden, but like during the labor process, the baby died. I was like, I never want that to happen to me. And what made it even worse was that the lady had to keep the baby inside of her until her body naturally gave the baby out, like pushed the baby out. You know what that type of thing does to women? Like, do you even know? Having your child die at all is like really hard, but like having the child die inside of you, that's a whole different other fucked up. Let's be honest with you. Like, I don't want to step on nobody's toes, but like sometimes you just need an abortion, you know? But if it was like, oh hey, we was, messing around and then you accidentally got that bitch pregnant or whatever, like, y'all know what y'all was doing. Y'all wasn't using no protection, like, bro. And then now she's got to come to you to get money to get an abortion because she's not ready to be a parent, or she's already a parent and she can't have another child because, like, she just doesn't want to. Like, then I can probably see, like, okay, some people should just live with the consequences that they've been dealt with, because like honestly, you mess around without protection and then you assume that you're not going to get pregnant, but then you get pregnant and you just assume that, oh well, this is fine, I can just get, like, I hate people like that. There are people out here who can't have babies because of like natural or whatever, or they wasn't born with the ability to have as many babies as other people who be just having abortion just to have abortions. Like, that should be pissing me the fuck off so bad. It don't make no damn sense. And there are hoes out here who just be fucking to get pregnant and then get an abortion money. So, and then, like, I don't even know what be happening with people these days. It just really just don't make sense to me. I could really just sit here and look at certain people and be like, oh, they don't really care about other people's struggles if they're going through the same thing that you're going through, but they have to go through other means or whatever, and then they, like, some people just aren't sensitive enough these days. Or maybe they're too sensitive. I don't know. This world is just different. This world is like filled with a lot of things that I just don't like no more. Like, the living situation I used to live with after I moved out of my mom's house was not the living situation I would have wished upon my own self, because I lived with a man who said she was my best friend, who said she taught me so much, but in the end of the day, she really did teach me a lot, to be honest. Like, let's not even cap. She taught me so much that she didn't even remember all that she taught me. Like, she could tell me that she taught me a lot, but she can't even remember all the things that she taught me. Like, she's my mom, but she's not my mom. She was my friend. And I always thought of her as a friend, but for some reason, she always thought of me as a piggy bank. Like, all it is that all I'm is just, you know, Like, I want to go live in a place where I'm respected as an adult. Like, if you're not going to respect me as an adult, don't be my friend. We're not friends if you don't respect me. Like, and even if you don't respect me, we don't have to be friends. We could just be coworkers who don't talk to each other. That's where it goes. Like, that's the whole thing about it. Is like, you're either friends or you you're just coworkers, honestly. Like, if you can't be friends, mm-mm. So shit. And out of all the times, look, out of all the time they been done talked about me and all the things that I be doing to other people, like, she always say, oh, we was talking about good things or whatever, blah blah, but it be feeling like every time she would call me up and she had done told somebody else what I had done, like, it's always about the sexual stuff that I had done. It was never like, oh, my bitch done got a job, y'all. She done got a car, y'all. She done, it was always about the sexual stuff. Like, I was the hoe. Bro, I didn't go out and sleep with 10 different other men who are probably married and don't want you or like whatever. Like, I don't do that. Like, my body count is so low. Let's not even get into it because I'm too busy for real. I'm really just too busy for real. Like, catch me on a good day when I'm like chilling in my office job. Like, I'm on my lunch break. I'm about to get paid the same day. Catch me on a good day when I done bought my new car and I drove it to work. Catch me on a good day when I've already done had my coffee, my calls are going good, my workload is easy. Like, catch me on a good day, bitch, and I'll tell you everything. I'll tell you all the important things that you need to know about me, not just the sexual stuff that other people have told you about me. Because, like, how can you believe other people and not the person that actually did the thing? That's my thing. Because at the end of the day, I know what the fuck happened, but you calling up other people or you just telling other people and then you calling me up to get the full story, like, bro, it don't matter to me how your life went before you met me. I'm my own person. I have my own experiences. I come with my own traumas. Listen, I'm trying to be an adult out here. I ain't got no time for little kid shit. I don't. Because at the end of the day, once it comes down to it, like, who are you really doing all of this for? Like, you came up to my whole entire job, my other job that I wasn't even at. You knew I wasn't even at. Let's just talk about it for a second. Because this whole entire time, like I said, I live with this bitch. I called her my friend for so long, years. Only 3, but years. She was like my best friend for 3 years. We lived together, well, almost 3 years, but we lived together for a long time, 2 years basically. And within all that time, I done already gave Bibby like $8,000. That should have been way more than enough to cover my half of the rent for at least 2 years or so. Like, and I wasn't just paying my half of the rent. I was paying more like my half of the internet bill. I was paying my half of the electric bill. I was paying my half of the water bill. Like, and then she want to complain about how I used to live there for free. Bitch, I already done paid back the time that I had done lived there for free. Please understand that when I lived there, we had bought a couch. We had got that couch for a whole entire year, right? Whole entire year from a low income place, right? We got this couch for a low income place, and it took us more than a fucking year to pay that shit off. Why? Because that bitch was taking my money that I was sending over for the couch to do other stuff. Now, please, I need to know Who in their right mind, like, trust other people to go pay their bills for them? The fact that I didn't pay that bill myself was a bad part on me. Like, it was bad on me because I should have paid that furniture bill myself. I should have paid that furniture bill, like, when I was out of everything I could have done. I should have paid those bills myself. I brought the money up to the place in person if I was able to, and I would just be like, okay, here's my half of the rent or my half of this, whatever. I'm like, and she's gonna come with the other half. Now, if her half is not the same as my half, like, really, I should have done all of that. I should have really been extra because the amount of money I gave this girl out of my own pocket, ooh, trust and believe, I'm super mad. Like, they all played me as a fool, really. I was too trusting back then. And after all of that, I just was never able to really trust anybody else like that again. Anything to do with money makes me nervous. Like, you're going to tell me right here to my face that I never did anything for you? You're going to sit here and tell me to my face that I was the dirty one when you was out in these streets sleeping with 20 different other men, getting knocked up left and right by who knows who, and getting abortion money from these men so you can have an abortion left and right. Like, bro, when you actually want to keep the child one day, I'm going to tell you right now, I feel like God might punish her. Like, when it's time for her to, like, pass on and go on to the next life, I feel like God gonna really, like, show her everything that she did wrong. Like, I hope Lord done teach her a good lesson to stop fucking playing with people. All the money that I done gave her and she's keep asking for more. I done moved away from you and you keep asking me for more. You keep asking and keep asking and keep asking. Like, bro, yeah, you have all the proof that you need because you made sure that they sent you a letter to make sure that you pay the thing, and then you come and show me the letter so I can give you the money so you can go pay your bill. Your bill. Like, bro, out of all the situations that I done been in before, I want to make sure that it's very clear. I get my bills paid. The only time that I can't get my bills paid is when I'm helping another bitch out. Now, when I was living with that bitch, that's the same story that been happening to me every single fucking time that my phone bill was due. I either didn't have enough money to pay it or I just had barely enough to pay it. It wouldn't matter. She would still come and ask me the same day, hey, can I have me some money like this? And then she would put her child, on my plan when I could have put my sister on my plan so she could have a phone, a way to communicate, so she could go out and have fun. No. I paid for her daughter bill and my bill because I was just that type of friend. Like, I was just too nice. And then she took that all for granted because why the hell am I being so fucking nice? What am I being nice for? I might live with y'all, but why y'all fucking me over? I lived with y'all and y'all knew me, but did y'all really know me? That's the thing that I wanted to know. Like, what went through y'all head to, like, just sit there and be like, oh, it's okay, we could fuck her over, we could charge her this much because she lives here. No, bitch. No. Like, all that ended. All of it ended. And then after everything was said and done, she want to keep making posts about it, keep telling people about it. She threatened me. Like, bro, the place that I live at right now has security. And it's not even security like, oh, they're going to have us get a guard at the gate. No. They have security. Like, you pull up on us, you might really just be leaving in a body bag, to be honest with you. And for all intents and purpose, she gotta strike first, to be honest with you. If she strike first, then we just defending ourselves. That's it. It's gravy after that. It is fucking gravy after that. Let her pull up. Let her get her ass toe up if she want to. She gonna leave it out here holier than a motherfucker. Because who in the hell really wanna be out here dealing with this grown ass woman with 4 fucking kids, acting like she one of them 4 fucking kids, twerking and dancing on live with her 16, 14-year-old child, drinking bottles. Like, who even are you? Going around telling people, oh, this bitch ain't shit because she dirty this, she do this. All the personal information that she knows about me, I know some personal information about her too. Look, and the thing is, she was sleeping with my cousin right in front of my face. I knew they were sleeping together. I mean, like, I didn't know, no, but I knew. Like, I had so much inkling that they was fucking together that when I was like, okay, y'all together, why don't y'all just tell me? You know, y'all don't have to keep it in the dark. I already fucking know. I could tell. I could see the signs. But no, I'm trying to wait for y'all to be like, okay, you know what? We together or whatever. We like do this, we do that, da da da. I would have been like, okay, cool. That's all I wanted to know. Like, I'm gonna let y'all be grown and be you. You know, they ain't had no respect to come to me and be like, hey, I know you living with us now or whatever, and I want you to be like, I want you to know that me and your cousin is like together or whatever, blah blah. I'm like, bro, listen, y'all grown. I would have been like, y'all grown. The fuck, y'all don't need my permission to be together, but I'm glad that y'all let me know that y'all fucking together, because the way that she was denying it the whole entire time is like, oh, Kevin, like, oh, bruh, my cousin, she was making it seem like my cousin was the one who liked her and she don't like him back. Like, she made it seem like he was the one who had a crush on her all this time. She made it seem like he was the one being over dramatic over one little thing or whatever. I'm like, she was the one to, like, honestly do too much. She was the one who was coming through and being like, okay, I'm going to tell you the truth. Me and your cousin, we are not together, and we don't ever plan to be together. We just friends or whatever. And your cousin is the one who likes me, and this, that, and the other stuff or whatever. But I do like him, and I wish we could be together, but he's too young. Blah blah blah. I don't really understand what the problem was. Like, y'all both grown. I wouldn't have cared. Age really didn't really matter to me. Like, in a sense, I would have said that if y'all wanted to go around and do this thing in secret from the kids, okay, that's one thing. But if y'all going around and keeping a secret from me, an adult who can see, like, honestly, y'all kids, the kids can see too, but like, I'm a fucking adult. And I was peeping this shit from the start. Like, when I saw y'all, I was like, ain't no way that they ain't like do a little something together or whatever. Ain't no way. So I'm just like, hey, what the fuck is actually going on here? Are y'all really like together? Are y'all not together? What is going on? They ain't had no decency to be like, oh, whatever. And then my cousin was like, oh, I really thought you knew. I'm like, bitch, I would have known. If this bitch hadn't had just denied it, I would have kept on knowing. I would have been like, oh, yeah, they definitely, you know, whatever. I'm like, but the fact that she's lying, so I'm going to go ahead and say this right now. Her man was in town. She bought him a car. Now, the thing is, my cousin was with her the whole time that she had this other man. We spilling tea today. Like, y'all get y'all cups ready. She was with my cousin this whole entire time that she was loving up on this man. He came into town. She lose her whole entire mind. She'll tell my cousin to go home, leave or whatever. She don't really need anything from him right now, just so she could be with that man. And I'm like, bro, what even the fuck? Are you serious? So yeah, I'm not even worried no more. Like, go ahead and see. Go ahead and see. And she loves Page Watch. Like, listen, there's this other homegirl that we close with, and she want to be like that girl so fucking bad. Let me tell you. She want to be like that man, like that girl so fucking bad. And she want to be with that man so fucking bad too. Like, I'm just frustrated because, like, I'm just looking back at all the time that I had been blind. All the time that I had been fucking blind. They done played me for my money. She done tried to tell me all sorts of stuff. And honestly, at the same time, I'm just looking and I'm like, what part of all of this do you not understand? I don't fucking like y'all no more. Leave me the fuck alone. But no, still trying to bother me on all of my social media and then make it seem like I'm bothering her. No, bitch. Please make it make sense. Because when I upload this video, I won't give no fucks. I don't. I really don't. Because how you gonna sleep with all these other men, have 3 abortions, and then go back and keep doing the same fucking shit? Like, you keep hanging out with your rich friends, like, they're really gonna save you, but have they given you any money? They so rich, why haven't they helped you pay your bills like I have? I gave you $8,000 in the span of 2 years just for bills. Let's not even include how much money we spend at theme parks and shit. You know, because when we first like met together, we was like going to theme parks and stuff with her kids, with my cousin. We was friends. Like, we was just hanging out together at theme parks and whatever, doing whatever the fuck we want. And then everything just changed. It's like we couldn't afford the park tickets anymore, so we had to do like other stuff together. We went out to restaurants. We did all sorts of other shit. We not calculating how much money we spent on those entertainment shits. We talking about bill money. $8,000 in bill money for 2 years. My half alone would have been more than enough to like cover the 8,000. You know, like that would have been, you know, it's already dead and gone. I already gave it to her. So I can't really get that back until I earn it back with my other job. I'm like, to be honest with you, what I make in 1 month at my other job, I'm just saying, not everybody can live that life. Not everybody can go from the trenches and be built up to a point where they can stand on their own 2 feet. This bitch clearly was not doing any of that because she's still in the same exact place that she is. She's living without her car still. Like, listen, the only reason why I haven't gotten my car back yet is because I'm saving up. I'm just gonna say that. She's had, ever since I met this girl, she's had at least 3 cars. First one I met her with, it was a bad one, left a bad mark on her credit. Didn't really see that car for too long, but it was her main car and it always fucked up. Second car that I seen her with, she went and bought that bitch her own fucking self, and it was with money that she got for free, and then she lied because she was supposed to give the person that she got the money from her cut, but she never did that. And then she lied and told other people not to give the lady her cut either. So like, let's just put it all out there, you know. We talking about her. We talking about her like she be talking about other people. Once I'm telling y'all this shit, like, don't come back and be like, oh, why'd you stay for so long? Why'd you this? Why you? Because I was fucking loyal. I'm a loyal ass fucking bitch. I trust people a lot. But that's one of the things that she done taught me. Don't ever fucking trust nobody. Not even if they your friends for life. Not your ride or dies. Like, if your ride or die is like trustworthy like that, then trust them. I don't give a fuck. But if they ever one day turn your back on you, like she did on me, like she do on me every single time that I had ever lived with her, listen, not even gonna get into it, because who actually live like that? Who actually live like that? You going out partying to the club, you leave your 4 kids at home with all of their friends for days, and then get mad when there's noise complaints against you. You have to go down to the office with another sad story about how someone's calling the leasing office to get you kicked out. Listen, I just feel very, very petty about the shit, because I don't see how her kids are not taken from her yet. Like, the amount of shit that she do, I'm just waiting on the day that her kids get taken for the shit that she do. Like, ain't no way. Now, I'm not praying on her downfall, but I'm just wishing that she would get a lesson taught to her like she was trying to do to me. A whole entire job she done came down to just to mess with me when I wasn't there, and she knew I wasn't there. That's it. Like, I done got heated for nothing. So let me calm down. I really just need to calm down and just like think about things myself. But my hair is gonna turn out good either way. Listen, once I get through whatever I'm getting through right now, like this type of environment right now, this not my only stop. This not gonna be my only stop. This never gonna be the end of the line. I ain't never looking at the end of the line. Once I start, I'm never gonna stop. Because honestly, she be making posts about how she been doing this, she been doing that. Like, bitch, I know you haven't been doing shit. She been talking about months and months and months of her getting a second job. But let me tell you, she ain't getting no second job until recently. And quite sadly, it's a pass. Like, there is no way that I'm gonna let her beat me. Like, I'm gonna be living up in my own house before she could even get her own car back. I'm gonna be driving my own car before she could even put a down payment. I ain't about to be messing around no more. I'm not. Because who actually started this shit? I pay my bills. If I might need to split them up every like a couple of months or whatever, because some financial things did not calculate correctly, or this and that didn't go, whatever, is not a problem. I'm gonna make sure that my bills get paid, whatever I gotta do, and I'm gonna work for my money. So as far as dating and shit going out with guys or whatever, I don't have time for that. I'm focusing on my mental peace. Like, in my mind, I feel like it's time for me to put myself first. I don't need to go out and find me no man, but if a man come around, we could hang out. We could hang out. But don't get yourself twisted thinking I'ma just be out here letting you tell me what you want me to be. You either gonna push me to be better than what I am right now, or you're gonna leave me the fuck alone, because I ain't about to be out here playing with no little boys, acting like grown men. I'm not out here playing with some little child thinking that he's gonna get it in. I'm not out here talking to no children thinking that they grown when I'm that old. I really don't have time for it because one day it's gonna come to a head. I'm really just about to lose my fucking mind and go straight ballistic on her ass. She come up to my job one day thinking I'm not there and I might surprise her ass and pull up right behind her and mud stomp her ass out. Like I really might just come to her job like she did with me, and I'm gonna know when she's gonna be there. I'm gonna look her in her eyes and start talking shit like she did at my other job. And I'm gonna make sure I record it too because, like, bitch, don't be pussy. You either gonna talk shit and embarrass somebody to their face, or you not gonna embarrass nobody at all. Like, what she really did when she came up to my job when I'm not there was embarrass her own self. She showed how ghetto she was. She showed her intelligence level. I'm not about to do the same thing without a reason. Once I go fucking crazy, that's gonna be my reason. Once she done step her toe out of line for the very last fucking time, that's gonna be my reason. It's gonna be over. Cut it. And if her little 16, 14-year-old gonna come into it, let them come. I'm gonna give them two. I'm gonna pull every last piece of a strand of hair out their fucking head if they feel like they grown. I'm gonna go ahead and snatch that old fucking ass wig off their mama head too if she feel like she froggy. We gonna jump in this bitch. And if you can't jump high enough, that's it. That's it. Because I really just can't take nobody talking bullshit online and then trying to show up to places that I was at, past tense, was at, talking shit. Make it make sense. Because if we gonna rumble, we gonna rumble. But don't run scared when I regularly show you these hands. Because they right here. I'm just wanting to say that. But anyways, that was my hair routine, I guess. Let's see if it actually grows. Like, if it actually grows, I feel like I'm gonna continue to do more of the hair mixture, like the little thing right here. It's really smooth and stuff. It's kind of slick or whatever. It's like slippery, to be honest, but I don't mind. And it doesn't have a bad smell to it, let's be honest. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean out this thing here. This is like just a container that I have finished. I'm gonna clean it out, and whenever I get some more stuff or whatever, I'm gonna put it in here. But for right now, I'm gonna clean this out. I'm gonna put my hair oils and stuff in here, like mix it all up in here, and use this as my little hair concoction to, like, you know. But anyways, I'm gonna upload this video just like this because honestly, what's editing? I don't really feel like I have time for editing anymore, like mentally wise. So and also I feel like today is like a mental health day. I probably should start going to therapy, but I just need to figure out how am I going to fit that into my busy schedule, because I work all week and then I work weekend nights. Like, I'm working 7 days a week, to be honest. That's why I never have me a real off day. And this guy I had met tried to ask me, oh, when's your off day so we can hang out or whatever. I'm trying to make him, like, understand I don't have off days. I have 2 jobs. I have off shifts, basically. Like, we could either hang out, like, in the evening on the weeknights, or we could hang out in the daytime on the weekend. But the way he wanted to make this whole fuss about, you know, being a girlfriend or what, I ain't even about to have nobody push me into shit. Not after everything I done been through with other guys. Like, I ain't about to get into that with this video, so that's it. I'm gonna see y'all whenever I see y'all. But peep the hair, it's like cute. Ooh. And look, me and my thick ass. Listen, me and my thick self. Let me stop. Y'all gonna get sick of me either way. But I feel like I've been doing better. Like, my friend back there, this the bitch that I used to live with. So that's where she is, in my corner. Listen, let me stop. Let me end this video right now before I say something else reckless. Bye.